Hi, it's Frankie here at the ChampionSoccerAcademy.com, where we help young football mad players to boost their confidence, accelerate their skills and improve their attitude so they can be happy and successful on and off the pitch. So today's video is all about how to help players get better at knowing when to pass and knowing when to dribble. So there's a number of factors that we need to take into consideration. First of all is the age, the ability and the stage of development they're at. If they are at a stage where they're just starting out in the game, 4, 5, 6 years old, maybe 7, 8, 9, depending on when they started, then it's all about exploring the game and it's all about getting used to having the ball at their feet. So naturally they're going to have more touches, they're going to be dribbling more because that's what they want to do, they're going to be shooting more because that's what motivates them. So this is all natural and we need to be patient with them at this age and not expect too much from them in terms of being able to get their head up and pass. As they get older, then we can, and they get better, and we need to make sure they are getting better with their individual skills, then we can place more emphasis and challenge them more to pass the ball more. But again, it needs to be at the right time. So that's the difference. That's the next point I've got. That's the difference between skill and technique. So technique is having the ability to do it. So we need to make sure that players have the ability to dribble with the ball and beat a man. And then the skill is knowing when to do it. So they need the technique first. The technique has to come first. So they have to be given the opportunity to explore how to dribble, different ways of dribbling, manipulating the ball, moving the ball, surprising defenders, and then it's knowing when to do it in a game, which does take time. An example of that is Cristiano Ronaldo. When he arrived at Man United, he had all the tricks, full of tricks, but it's only as he's got older and become a world-class player, truly world-class player. And one of the reasons is his decision making is better. He knows when to dribble and when to pass. So it does take time. It also depends on what level they're at. So, for example, a player, who's playing professional football, we expect them, if you watch a game on TV, you're going to see a lot more passes than you see dribbles. You're going to see very seldom will you see a centre-back, dribbling the ball, but you probably see a winger like Montero, who plays for Swansea. He's going to do a lot more dribbling than, say, a player who plays in the centre of midfield or the centre-back. So it really is about developing players who are confident at making good decisions and they have the tools to make things happen on the pitch when they see them developing. So that brings us on to one of the main mistakes that parents, coaches make in helping players become better at dribbling, knowing when to dribble and when to pass, is actually, the main one is telling them what to do on the ball. So pass, pass, pass. Or even in some places it is dribble, dribble, dribble. And really what we want is for them to be able to see the game for themselves. Of course, sometimes they might need a little bit of prompting, but if we're telling them all the time what to do on the ball, they won't be able to develop their own decision-making abilities. So what I'm going to encourage you to do instead is I'm going to encourage you to only, if you are going to say anything as a coach, and maybe for a parent, it probably is appropriate. Certainly what we advise our parents to do is not to give any instructions at all during play. If the coach is going to give any instructions, it would be what to do off the ball, how to find space, how to track back and help in defence. What we can do off the ball then is once they've moved the ball, once they've made that decision, if it's a good one, whether they've passed or whether they've dribbled, then we can praise that decision. We can say, good decision, well done. You noticed there was a man in space and you give him the ball. Or you noticed that you could beat him in a 1v1, it opened up the space, now you had a chance to take a shot, now you had a chance to set someone up. So it's about praising good decision making. It's amazing how much we can help kids develop by praising rather than criticising. Okay, so that's it from me. Just a quick one today. Have a great day. Speak to you soon. Bye.